They're just shrimp, but they bounce around in the water and their little legs jiggle, and when you hop them, they look really cool. So fuck this little thing. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna go do some fishing. You won't believe this. It's my third day in a row I'm gonna get to go out and go fishing in the morning. My wife said, she woke up this morning and said, or I went into our room because my son kicked me out of bed last night. And I went in there and she said, "You going fishing?" I said, "Of course not. I've gone the last 2 days, and you know, it's your day to sleep in and relax. I'll handle the kids." She said, "You can go fishing." I was like, "Really?" She said, "Yeah. If you go to the store and get me some bagels, some ham, some cream cheese." What did I do? I went and got ham, cream cheese, and bagels. Now, I don't know a lot about saltwater fishing, but I've been trying to learn to get better at it. I gotta get some gas. I already put 6 ounces of oil in there to pre-mix. So I'm learning this stuff. But yeah, so I don't know a lot about saltwater fishing. I grew up on lakes fishing bass and brim and crappie catfish that you could eat. Apparently you don't want to eat these catfish coming out of the saltwater, which is weird if you ask me, but whatever. So anyway, we're gonna go out and do some fishing and see if I can't figure out what I'm doing here. Probably fail a good bit on the way. Zip code. All right. Oh yeah, perfect. He's right here. Look at these guys. Come on, you can surface. It's cool. Right here by the boat. It's like 75 degrees out, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous out right now. The tide's heading out. I'm not sure what that means. I hear that it's best to fish high tide and then while the tide's leaving. So this should be an okay time, an opportune moment. I'm really learning here though. I've caught a handful of fish on artificials out here. I grew up fishing lakes, you know, Texas rigged worms and jigs and all that stuff, and then catching big old largemouth bass. I mean, that was easy. There's only a handful of things you should use. You always knew where to look. It really wasn't a big deal, but this saltwater fishing is so different. So when I first moved here, I was using shrimp all the time, a live bait. It was easy. You could put on a hook, throw it out, almost anything will bite it. I want to get better. I want to learn the appropriate lures for the appropriate fish and the time of day and what's swimming and shit like that. So I don't know much, but I do know one thing. These DOAs are supposed to be legit, right? And I've been buying them when I see them on the shelf. I'm gonna find it right now. I've got one left of these here. They're kind of shiny red ones. They're just shrimp, but they bounce around in the water and their little legs jiggle, and when you hop them, they look really cool. So I mean, they look like a real shrimp. And this is what I caught a snook on 2 days ago. I was just a little guy, but I mean, I was pulling this thing right before pulling it out of the water to reel in. This thing fucking grabbed it, jumped and grabbed it, and then I threw it out again and hooked another snook, but it came off right at the boat. So I know these work. I know snook like them, and I don't know what else, but maybe redfish. We're gonna figure that out. And then spoons are the other ones that seem to work out here pretty good. I don't know which colors are best for which fish. I think I'm gonna try gold today. I brought 2 rods and reels so that I can have one rigged with a DOA and one rigged with a spoon. I figured that should be a decent setup for hopefully something. The other thing I bought recently was this little guy here. And I'll tell you what, man, this thing is so fucking annoying. I don't think I'll ever use it again. These hooks are constantly getting wrapped around line and itself, and when I cast, I'll reel it in and realize it's all fucking wrangled up. So, fuck this little thing. But I might try it out again. The other thing are these poppin' bobbers. Supposedly you could use these with artificials too. I could probably use it with the DOA, and the sound, when it pops, attracts redfish. I don't know, man. I've never had any luck trying that thing. So anyway, yeah, I've caught about 3 or 4 fish on artificials, and there's always a spoon or that DOA as of now. So I'm gonna stick with those 2 for the moment. And yeah, so I'm gonna rig those up and then we'll get out there. All right, so this is how I've been tying lures my whole life, and I don't know if it's the best way, but it works. Okay, so I wrap it around about 6-7 times, just loops round and around and around and around and around, and go more if you want. I don't know what the best number is. So yeah, that's about 7 times, right? And then I jab this guy through the little hole. There we go. And pull taut. That's a good word. Then with my fingernails, I pull it down the little loop that all those little circles made at the top, so you can kind of see that there. And then that should hold pretty good. See, this is why my, whoops. That's why one of my teeth is shorter than the other. Biting fishing line and my fingernails, they'll do that. Got myself cold beer, Sierra Vesa from Sierra Nevada. Got all sorts of fish under me right now. I got this fish finder installed. And my cup holders. Hey, how about that? Y'all saw that episode, right? So we're here heading out to Turtle Beach ramp. And I think we're gonna head to a spot where I caught the stook last time. See if that's the place they like to hang out regularly. And yeah, so let's get on over there. Here by some docks. We're gonna start with a little dock fishing area here. It's about 3 feet deep. So I'm just gonna cast all around these little guys here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, my shallow water alarm. Yep, gotcha. Yep, so we're just anchored up here. Start with the DOA here. Jig it a little bit. Bounce, gotta let it sink. It sinks nice and slow. We'll have to move here soon. Oh, something's wrong with my engine. At full throttle. It's weird. So if I take her down, sounds fine in neutral. Oh, there she goes. Oh, what that was all about. Gotta check the fuel levels. Who knows? That's full throttle. I don't know what the deal is. I'm wondering if maybe I need a better gas flow or something. I know I'm a little low. I think I got more than half a tank still, but I'm gonna go ahead and top her off and see if that helps. Depth, because it'll get shallow quick. And yeah, I'm gonna anchor up over here and cast a bit, fill up my gas tank. Hopefully that fixes my throttle issues. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Be sure that's the oyster bed. So we're just gonna pull up right next to it, cast along there. Back here. This goes to my engine. Runs the fuel up there. It's a fuel line, and it clips on right here. I can do it like that, right? Now watch what happens when I pump. Well, now it's good. Now you can hear it a little bit. Hear the air? I think that's the problem. I think this thing gets a little loose and too much air. You see, this guy shows me right now it's full of gas. That's good. That means it's got good flow, good pressure. I think this thing is fucking around, so I should probably just replace those parts and be good. Yeah. Woo. Brisk wind when driving. Cold as shit. But now I'm stopped. I'm fucking hot. Woo. All this way. All right. Let's see what we can get over here. cast 15 yards with the wind like this. I'll have to cast over there. I'll tell you what though, man. Engine troubles. Fucking windy. Ain't gonna catch no fish probably. Don't give a fuck. This is so nice just being out here. It really is. And I mean that all my goddamn heart. Not a damn thing. Alright, let's move on. Let's turn it into a legit episode of Fixin' to Fail because fucking engine's doing that shit again. I'm fortunate that I'm right here by my inlet. Take me to my boat ramp. She's idling fine, but as soon as I push her up, sounds like she's gonna go up and then peters out. I got some video of it. I'll cut in here. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna figure out what's wrong with her. We're gonna fucking fix it. But I'm right here by the dock. A couple of rescue choppers going on over there. I'm right here by the ramp and the dock. Figure I see fish over here all the time. Might as well cast a little bit, see if I can catch anything. Oh well. Anyway, I need to get home and fix this fucking engine before I, don't.